What's up, guys? My name is Marco. I am a faithful Trump supporter, a citizen for Trump. And happy Monday, everyone. Let me see. Pablo, what's up, Pablo? Felicia, what's up? Happy Monday, everyone. Elizabeth, hi there. Robin! Nice to see you, Robin. Vargas Miriam, what's up? Jennifer Martinez, what's up? What's up, guys? Jose, Cubans for Trump. Yeah. Let me put this live on a couple special places I know. Kay, happy Monday. Jose, what's up, Mexican brother? Robin is Blondies for Trump. Yes. But one thing I'm sure, Blondies for Trump have more fun than Blondies for Obama. Denise, Citizens for Trump. Yeah. Susan, what's up, Susan? Susan and I, we're both KKK members of the KKK. I'm the first Mexican that it's accused of being a white supremacist. Johnny Cadillac, what's the matter with you? Karen, what's up? Blondies for Trump. Look, happy 4th of July. Oregon. July 4th tomorrow for me. Well, for me too. I'm just saying happy 4th of July. You know, I thought today was gonna be a holiday and I wouldn't have to work. But I had to come work a little bit. San Diego in the house. Hey, San Diego, great job yesterday on that march. The counter protest. Tony Leal, please say hi to Tony Leal. I don't know if I can say this, but he was one of the delegates. I met him in Cleveland at the convention. Tony Leal is the man. That guy is a library of knowledge. He's a walking library of knowledge. He's in LA. And actually, guys, you know what? Tony Leal is the one that made this sign, the Latinos for Trump sign. And Tony Leal, which he's here, is the one that actually holds the Latinos for Trump sign inside the convention, the RNC floor, the floor of the RNC. So, and I took the sign and I run with it, and I took it everywhere, but he's the creator. Merlin, what's up? Independence Day. Jojo, Atlanta. Tony says, yes, I did. I made the sign with a Sharpie the Cleveland police loaned to me. Tony, I think you, with that sign, you pretty much turned thousands, if not millions, of minds in favor of Donald Trump, and a lot of them against Trump too. Snowflakes. Did you guys see Robert Herrera yesterday in LA? He did great, man. So if you guys get a chance, go and tell Robert Herrera thank you, because he came from New York to help in LA, and also Joey Gibson from Portland, Oregon, came and helped us in LA. Right place, right time, right action. Right action. Haley, what's up, Haley? I heard, I saw you're coming to Sacramento. You are? Yes, awesomeness. His kick, little bot. Yeah. Robert, he did a great job yesterday, and that takes me to, guys, we need to be nice to each other, guys. I feel very discouraged. I feel very disappointed in some Trump supporters that are attacking Harim. I feel bad. I really do, because they're accusing Harim of a lot of things that he's not. And these people are not just regular, they're some people from New York that are calling Harim the F word. And what I mean by the F word, I don't mean, you know, the F, regular F word. I mean the F word of the other one. Harim is a great guy. Harim is a patriot. And you know what pisses me off right now, guys, is that Harim is in Facebook jail, and these guys are taking advantage. And they're using that against him because he can't defend himself on Facebook. So I'm going to defend him. First of all, there's a dude from New York that's calling Harim, is saying that Harim is a fraud. Okay? And that is just this. There's nothing farther from the truth than that. Now, yeah, they're jealous. Harim is boots on the ground. He's a patriot. And not just that, I'm going to run you down to the 5 elements of fraud. Because a lot of people, they use the F word all the time. But they don't know that there's 5 elements to fraud. So I'm going to go over them with you guys here. So The 5 elements of fraud. 1. Misrepresentation of material fact. Statements made with knowledge that it was false, reckless disregard for the truth, made them with the intention of causing the other party to enter into an agreement, relied upon by injured party, results of loss of injury of the party. See, guys, so before you open your mouth, this guy, I don't know him personally. He's not my friend on Facebook. But he put a post out there that I don't like. I think he took it down already because he got thousands of Trump supporters defending Harim. And I think that guy's toast. Because, let me tell this guy, if this guy was half the man that Harim is, he will at least pick up the phone and call Harim and talk to him to his face. Okay? So I encourage this guy that keeps calling Trump supporters frauds. Like, you know, I'm sure they called me that and Robert and whoever. Pick up the phone. I put my phone on this live feed. Because writing is cheap, talking is cheap. Okay, so I don't like that. I'm gonna post that picture later of that guy that's calling Harim fraud. Harim is doing the work that thousands of us should be doing on the street. Haley says, I will be there on the 8th. I fly on Friday. Will you be at the rally in Sacramento on the 8th as well? Yes, Haley, I will be there. Me, Robert Herrera, pretty sure Jessica is going to be there too, and a bunch of people from LA are going to drive up here. Which takes me to the next item here on the agenda. We love Harim. Yes, please, guys. Right now that Harim is in Facebook jail, I don't know how you can get a message to him, but I think he can still get messages, but he can't send them. So send Harim a direct message with a word of encouragement. Tell him how much we appreciate the work he does for the movement. Please. Guys, a word of encouragement means a lot for us that are on the front line. Friend Harim, follow him. It's unfortunate what happened at Cudahy. We need to learn from that and move on and continue to support the patriots that are on the front lines. Can't wait to meet you, Haley. That's Valerie Ventura. Yeah, Haley with Divas for Trump. I met Haley in Oregon. She did great on her speech. And I think she is a great example to a lot of women out there. So Haley, looking forward to see you again. And if you can be with us on the 8th, guys, you guys are hereby formally invited. And I put the event link on this live transmission. Tag Harim and a message of hope and action. Thank you, Tony. That's why I like you, man. Because you know what's up. Tag Harim and a message of hope and action and tell him how much we appreciate the work he does. And that he's not alone and that we're going to be with him all the way. Okay, guys? And it's unfortunate, and I feel bad for these guys out there that are attacking patriots, because that just shows us what, without, can you imagine, do you think somebody from the East Coast that has never met Harim in their freaking life have the right to talk about him the way they do? That shows no character. That's fucking weak. There should be no room. See, I'm not going to judge this guy, but there's no room for that shit here on the Donald Trump movement. There's no room for that. Those guys need to go on the other side. They need to join Antifa. No, they're probably not. No, I don't think Antifa will take them. They need to join, I don't know, maybe the One Day Without Immigrants. Haley Adams says, Marco, it's pure jealousy. Yes, thank you, Haley. Thank you. How does that help our movement, guys? Are you so freaking jealous over a freaking donation that somebody did to Harim? What? Call me up. I'll give you some money if that's what you need. These freaking guys. But anyway, guys, I don't want to take a lot of your morning. You are invited to the event next Saturday in Sacramento. It's a peaceful rally. Unite to save California. And we appreciate that Haley is coming here because she's from Oregon. If you are done with the tyranny, oppression in California, stand up, unite, and use your First Amendment right. Guest speakers, we have Travis Allen, we have Greg Burt, we have Tony the Tiger Lopez, Janine DeRose, the Basic Man will be there too. Omar Navarro, Andy Blanche, Gabriel Silva will be there. Marco Gutierrez will be there. I like the way Will Johnson says Marco Gutierrez. He says Marco Gutierrez. But I'm telling Will Johnson how to spell, pronounce my last name. Harim is going to be there, guys. Guys, take my word. Harim's going places. Okay? I told him he needs to be the mayor of LA because there is nobody that knows LA better than Harim Uziel. Because Harim is really from the people, of the people, and for the people. And if Harim runs for governor mayor of LA, I will help him get elected. Harim for mayor, yes! I will help Harim. I will campaign for him every freaking day and night. I spoke to Omar today. I can't wait to meet him. Great, Haley. Yeah, Omar's going to be there. Will Johnson. And guys, Will Johnson has been doing a hell of a job. Okay, and Tony says, I will let him know when to file. I get an email alerts for all sort of stuff. Tony, that would be awesome, man, if you help Harim. We need to get Harim to just go on the ballot just to get these people going, because they really deserve this. We need to get new blood going. So the Department of Homeland Security in New Jersey has officially listed Antifa as a domestic terrorist organization after the rash violence attacks on the group targeting Trump supporters. Tony says filing is the most important thing next to campaigning. Well, Tony, you would know about this. You've run for a couple things there. Nothing new from Harim on YouTube. You know, yesterday Harim was a little quiet. And guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not easy. When I got hit in Berkeley, they hit my hand. You know, you start feeling a little discouraged. Amber, what's up? So that's why I'm saying, please send Harim a message, tag him on something, send him some love. Because when you're in the front line, you need all the help you can get. Tony says, until he complains. Who needs a better attitude to run for mayor? Harim? Are you talking about Harim, Haitians? Harim is right just the way he is. Harim needs to change nothing. Because you know what? That is why he is where he is. And that's the same thing with Trump. And whoever's saying here that Harim needs to have a better attitude, you know what, man? F you and the horse you came on. Because that's what the problem is. People trying to change other people. If you want to change somebody, change yourself. Stop pointing fingers. Harim Uziel is getting the news is what will get him elected. It's war for Trump. Amen to that. Harim is a straight shooter. He does not sugarcoat things. And he means what he says what he means, and he means what he says. No, he blocks supporters who don't agree with him. See, this is what I mean, guys. I really don't know who this guy is, but if you have something against Harim, let me tell you something, bro. If you have something against Harim, call him and tell him and make your peace. Ask around. I know Harim, man. I know him personally. And you know, I put the phone number here, guys, because if anybody has a problem with me or with Harim, please call me and let's talk about it. I did. He blocked me. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure you were not the nicest guy. And let me tell you something. When I said taco trucks on every corner, I had thousands and thousands of people writing bad stuff about me. You know, and when people started calling you a fraud and things like that, what do you expect? You expect me to take you for dinner if you're calling me a fraud? Athanasius, you want me to take you to dinner when you start calling me a fraud? You know, I know who Harim is. I don't know who you are, Athanasius, and I'm pretty sure that anybody nationwide knows who Harim is, and that's because of what he does. And you know, enough is enough. This is what's up, guys. We need to defend our guys on the front lines because these keyboard warriors that they think they know better, they need to chill. You know, this is crazy, guys. We have to fight the guys in the front line. We have to fight Antifa. We have to fight all this freaking immigrants, anchor babies, and all that crap. And then we have to fight our own inside here. That is fucked up. If you, Athanasius, if you think you can do a better job than Harim, please show us with your example. Don't just talk shit. Yes, I was a big fan. This is not about being fans, guys. I'm not your idol. And Harim is not anybody's idol. Harim is a Trump supporter. He does what he does, and that's it. If you don't like it, just don't watch him. But don't start like I was his fan and he betrayed me. Why? Because your expectations. This is not about taking things personally, guys. Don't make idols. This is about principles, not personalities. Live by example, totally. You said it, brother. Yes, principles, not personalities. I'm not here to be your moral example, guys. I'm here to earn. We can talk in private. Yeah, you know, whatever you guys got against Harim, guys, you guys better just stop it. I saw a lot of people that are just in private. Private my butt. Private. Why private? Say it here. Whatever you got going on at Tanasha, say it here. Why does it have to be private? All those people that are doing their freaking secret groups and secret crap, why can't you just say it on the open? Because you're freaking lying. That's why. You said to call you. Call me right now. I'll answer the call and you tell us on live what's going on and what you got going against Harim. The number's there. Call me. I don't think he's going to call, to be honest with you. Because that's the problem, guys. When we have to start saying, call me, I'll tell you this privately. Privately, my ass. Cheerleaders versus predators. I'm not going to let anybody discourage our patriots on the front line, guys. Tony Leal, he knows what I'm talking about. He wants to hear what he has to say. Yeah, come on. Call me, man. See, and this Athanasius guy is not the only one. There is a lot of them out there. And I've seen a couple posts that all call me. I'll message you privately. Oh yeah? Why do you have to hide? Maybe they're part of the Obama crew. Remember when Obama said the only people that don't tell the truth is the people that have something to hide? Maybe he's part of that. Okay, so that's one of them, okay? That Athanasius guy is one of them. There's a few of them in New York. There's some around, and Robert's not here. There's a few of them out there. No, you're not Athanasius, because I'm waiting for your phone call to tell me what you have against Harim Uziel. Because you guys are used to talk behind people's backs. And you know why you talk behind people's backs? Because you can't face them. Amber says, I love it when we have internal beefs and the cheerleaders try to fan the flames. Yeah, and, and they're there, and they've been there for a long time, guys. And I don't know if they can't face. This is what I have against them. If you don't have the balls to talk to your brother, Trump supporter, and tell him, hey, Marco, I think you're fucking up. I think this is wrong. I think you're doing this wrong. How the hell are you going to go out there against the enemy, against the people, against the Democrats? I don't know. I used to be a big fan. Yeah, I think that's what the problem is. You think this is about fans and cheerleading. No, man. This is 24 hours at a time, every freaking day. What have you done lately for the movement? Let me see if Amber wants to come up here and talk to me about that. This is serious, guys. This is freaking serious, because when we have Harim, which is one of our biggest soldiers out there, and we got these miscreants talking crap about them behind their back in their secret private, I'll tell you privately. Oh yeah, that's a problem, guys. That is a problem. Amber, can you come up here? I don't know if she can or not. But anyway, Amber's here. Please say hi to her. Amber did something that I am so freaking proud, and I think this is the beginning of something big. She went to San Francisco, and she went to the Golden Gate Bridge with a bunch of us. I like what Amber says. Big fan. This is not American Idol. This is American Patriots. People fighting to expose the Marxists. This is not a fan club. I love it. I love it. Okay, anyway, tomorrow is America's birthday. Okay, call me, Amber. Call me. You got the number. Tomorrow, so Tony says tomorrow is America's birthday. What are we doing? I'm gonna put some meat on the grill. I'm gonna get my kids, and I'm gonna read to them about America. I'm going to teach them what it is to be a patriot, and because that is my reason for doing this. It's for my kids. I have 6 kids. You guys know that, and really, they're the future. And we need to live this. We need to live a better place for them. We need to make them feel proud. Attend your local fireworks display and wear your Trump hats. What's your number? Oh, let me put my number here. 925-777. Amber, I put my number. Rabbi, $4.97 a pound. Where? That's a pretty good deal. So guys, I got a little bit out of topic here. But guys, please, if you can make it to Sacramento, please share our event. Share it out there. There's going to be a lot of people that will be coming up here, and we're going to be doing live feeds. Will Johnson is going to do a live feed with all the speakers. Hey, Jan Aguirre, what's up? American beef, American ribeye. Yes, make sure when you buy your meat, it's not halal meat. Because in LA, they have halal meat specials. And they have meat that when you spend money buying that halal meat, there's a percentage of that goes to their mumbo jumbo.
Hello, you have a call.
Hey, Amber, what's up?
Hey, how are you, Marco?
I'm doing good.
Good, good, good.
Let me give me a second. Let me make sure that everybody hears you.
Okay.
Okay, can you guys hear Amber?
Hey, how are you guys doing?
All right. So, what do you think? What do you make it of this? I mean, I've been seeing this that people are attacking Harim and Robert and all that, and it's from inside. That guy that was attacking Harim has like 3,000 followers. He's in the East Coast, and he's just flat out saying that Harim is a fraud. And they don't know because they're saying that Harim was the one that was holding the gun, which is not true. If you look at the video, it's the driver that had a permit to carry a weapon, and he's the one that had it. What do you think?
Well, my opinion, Marco, this is going on all over. It's happening to me. It's happening to Kyle. It's happening to you. Everybody is going and doing this hater thing because they're doing exactly what you said. They're making it into a fan club. And this is like they want to be a YouTube sensation, and everybody's getting jealous because they want to be the next YouTube sensation, so they start hating on the next person. So if a person's got a little bit of popularity, what they do is they try to get on their coattails and try to bring them down because they're trying to step on them. It's like that, you know, when you got the crabs in a pot where the crabs are full down the other crab. That's what they're doing right now. They're just finding excuses to hate on the guy. That's all.
But the thing is that, you know, it's not cool because how can we call ourselves Trump supporters when we're hitting our brothers and sisters that are in the front lines?
Exactly, we can't, but that's what I'm saying. Not everybody out there, I've been saying this in video after video, that there's people out there that are trying to get their 15 minutes of fame, and they're not in this movement for the right reason. So what they're trying to do is take people that are prominent down like Kareem, myself, Kyle, and others, that try to bolster themselves up and become instantly famous. There's people out there with that intention that you can see the ones that are out there on the front lines all the time time that attend all the events that are out there and they have their heart into this. And like you said, they're doing this 24 hours a day. I mean, you'll get videos from me at 1 in the morning because we always got this on our mind because we understand the danger of what is going on. And the danger of what's going on is these people are trying to bring us into Marxism and fascism. It's not about a fan club, people. It's about restoring your nation. You're not going to have anything left as these people get their way.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is that I see that Harim was a little quiet yesterday because it's really discouraging, you know, because some of these people are actually connected to the GOP.
Yeah, it's sad. So we have to, as the real Trump supporters on the ground and the real patriots out there, we have to stick together and understand if there's people out there that's going to come out there and hurt us. And they may be with the GOP, they may be with the left, we don't know. There's people out there that have their own agendas, and we got to watch for that. Our agenda, as far as I know, everybody I'm talking to wants a restoration of this nation to go back to a constitutional republic, a republic where we're free again, where we're not tied up with bureaucrats and all these little permits and everything we need and to do events and, you know, go back to a constitutional republic again where they respect our First Amendment rights to speak, our Second Amendment rights, and all the great amendments we got. I think that's what we all stand for, and that's why we supported Donald Trump, because Donald Trump was presenting to be a president of the people. So it's really sad when we've got our own trying to bring us down.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we got to put a stop to it. That's how we do it, by speaking out. We don't sit there and put up with this, and we speak out even if it's going to cause us problems. It doesn't matter. We the real patriots, we have to stick together. It doesn't matter what your race is, what your sex is, what your sexuality is. It doesn't matter. Everybody stands for one America, not for a divided America. And unfortunately, we got some people in the movement right now that are trying to divide us up and hate on us. So, I mean, Marco's been out there from the beginning. I've been doing this for 10 years. I mean, a lot of people are doing this with the right intentions, but we got people trying to bring us down for whatever reason. And Harim has been out there at city council meetings. He's been there nonstop. So if he's a phony, he's sure putting on a good show because he's sure doing a lot of work. I see him almost every day posting videos up. So he runs into a scandal and everybody turns on him and stabs him in the back. I find it absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, well, see, this guy right here is he won't come out and say, and the problem I have is that all these people, they should come out and say, you know, can you hold on a second real quick?
Sure, no problem.
Let me see. Harim?
Yeah, this is me, Marco.
Hey, I was trying to bring you up on Facebook.
No, I'm at the jail.
So you can't come up?
No, the only thing I can do is react with the emojis, whatever they're called.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can do. I cannot. Yeah, I don't think you. No, I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know if you try.
Let me try.
I'm restricted.
Let me try right now. See if you can. Oh shit! Let me see. Because I actually tried, and it was inviting you.
It was?
Yeah. Can you say hi to the? Are you on my live?
Yeah, but I cannot make any text. I can't say
Oh,
any text. I can't put any text.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, okay.
But I can react. You know how I can put like thumbs up and smiley faces. I can do that.
Oh.
It's weird.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a guy here that doesn't like you at the Nashes, and then there's a lot of guys that have been talking crap about you. So I was just trying to tell everybody that you know we're with you, man. And this people.
Are you live right now?
I'm live right now.
Oh wow. Okay. No, you know, Michael, because I was on the video and you said that I was discouraged about something, but I don't know what you were referring to because ain't nothing discouraging me, Michael.
Okay.
Even the hate from these people, I just shine it off. It doesn't mean a thing to me. You know, since the beginning, and I've taken this advice from you, Marco, and I've taken it.
Okay, well then I misread then because I saw you were a little quiet because there's a guy here that wants to what's his name? He says that he was your fan and blah blah blah, and that he's mad because you block people and so I told him to call me. I told him to call me and say whatever he felt against you, you know, and he didn't call us.
answer to that accusation right there, I would really like to.
Okay.
Okay, so you know what? It's been a process with me, Marco, with this whole Trump campaign from the beginning until now. Now, I'm going to tell you something, and with that said, since it's been a process at the beginning, look, if I had any different views with everyone, or if I felt any disrespect, or I felt like they were just not right, or if I saw a picture like that wasn't appropriate, you know what I would do, Marco? I would straight unfriend them and block them. No explanation or nothing, because that's the way I was, straight black and white, but I was not as tolerant and acceptable as I am now. So yeah, I did that a lot. If people, came off across the wrong way, or I felt like something, or I saw something not right, I would just block them and delete them. I wouldn't go back and forth trying to explain myself, trying to get their point of view, because at that time it was just cut and dry, black and white. But now, you know what? I've learned through this whole Trump thing is I've learned to be more acceptable and more tolerable, even now to the left. I can be a little bit sympathetic on some issues, and it's really cool to be able to kind of have a discussion with those kind of people. But yeah, it's like I was saying, it's no big deal.
Well, maybe I'm even more offended than you are then, but there's this guy in New York that put a picture out there that calling you a fraud and blah blah blah, and trying to say with that incident that you were the guy with the gun. They don't know. I mean, they were not even. If they go and look at the live video, they're gonna see what really happened there. But they're just using that to attack you, and I really don't like that. That guy has like 3,000 followers in somewhere in New York that was attacking you.
But it's not the first time, Marco. Like I said, so there goes the people that get upset because I blocked them or I have deleted them in the past, okay? Any issues, I wasn't tolerable. But now, like I said, I learned to be more acceptable, more tolerable, and, I know how to deal with people now. I've been doing this for a very long time. But you know what? But then there's other people that have totally attacked me for no freaking reason. Third-party gossip, hearsay, and attacking my character. And that's not right. That's what's not cool. But even then, Marco, I don't answer back. I ignore them. I stay focused to my mission. I stay positive, and I keep on going forward, and I do not let them get me down, and I do not let them get me to answer them back or go back and forth and bicker, back and forth. None of that. I keep on going forward because that's my mission. I do not get discouraged. I just keep on moving, and I get this from you, Marco, because you've been there.
Yeah. It's just something that I think there's a lot of people right now that are attacking. Even Robert, they report our pages, and they deleted a bunch of videos that we had on the page, in the New York page, and I know it's people from inside that are doing that. It's not even the Democrats or the Antifa guys. It's our people that are reporting us.
Well, and not only that, but we also have to remember, as we already know, Marco, we've been infiltrated by, for example, Bernie supporters that come to our side. Also, like not never Trumpers, but like maybe like Republicans that come to our side. And one little thing that Trump does, they jump off the Trump train and they start attacking him, and then we start getting attacked. So it's really sad. But like I said, I don't feed into it. If the worst comes to worst, the only thing that I would do is block them and unfriend them. I don't go back and forth. I don't even address the issue. And by far, do I even attack their character? Things that I don't even know about their lives, which is what they do to me. But it's sad. But like I said, I think this is a way that we can divide the people that are really not patriots. And the people that really are. Who's standing united? Who's out there doing? Who's out there? Trying to bridge the gaps and not attacking, or how they call it, not punching right. You know what I mean? I don't do it. Robert doesn't do it. We're too busy
Okay.
keep on going. I got a mission. You know, even right now with the whole 30 days that I'm on Facebook jail, I don't get it that it discouraged me. And I'm telling you, Marco, it's because of people like you, a good friend that you've been to me since the beginning. I have a lot of respect for you. You've encouraged me. You've motivated me. You've inspired me. And you've given me suggestions, and I've ran with them. And because of that, Marco, I've been a little bit successful because I don't let things get me down. I keep on pushing just like you, Marco. Thank you, brother.
See, I bet you this guy wants you to unblock him, whatever this guy. But you know what? The problem with these people is that they have created an environment where like, you know, when you have the problem with John Beavers at the beginning.
Yeah.
But you know, they should have they should try to work things out with us, you know, if they have a problem.
No, you know what? And also, look, there's so many scenarios as to the people that I've blocked and deleted. For example, there's been people that that have questioned me, people that I don't know, that I never seen in person, but they try to question me. Harim, they say you're a fraud. Are you a real fraud? And I'm like, I don't need to go back and prove myself. People know who I am. So you know what? And then another thing is that people hear the third story and they come and try to attack me, and I just delete them. But it's just to my defense. But anyways, I shouldn't even have to defend myself. But you know what? There's gonna be haters. There's gonna be haters. I'm not one. We have to control our emotions and unify, because look, not only do we have to worry about Antifa and all these the left, then we have to worry about our own people. Come on, bro. Get in line. And then I also have the Muslims also to worry about. It's not right.
There was a posting by Laura, which is from Sacramento, and she said she said she was proud of you, me, Robert, Kyle, Andres Parra, and I can't remember. There was somebody else, and this guy is like, well, I am not anymore. I used to be, and then she's like, can I ask you why? And he's like, well, send me a private message. So same thing with this guy. They want to attack everything in private. You know, that is called civil conspiracy. They're freaking. And that's I think that's cowardly. If they have something to say, they can say on the open,
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, Marco. I don't do that. I don't play like that. I'm not that kind of person. That is just like really kind of like very, to me, honestly, like as low as you can go. I hear, I myself hear things from other people, until there's like maybe a police report or something like that's grounded. Then, and if people's lives are in danger and things like that, I take action. I go and defend or whatever, or when people are attacking people's character when I know them personally. But I'm not the kind of person that are like them. They just start attacking people because you hear things. On the contrary, you know what? I stay away from it. I ignore it. I don't. That's too. Like I always say, that's too much drama for my mama. So for people to get in there, yeah. And you know what? I saw that post, and I was like, what? Like, tell me privately? Come on. You know what? Be there. Know me. Get to know. But you know what? The great thing is, Marco, that a lot of people humbly, and I say this humbly, defend me, and that's like so humbling. That's like I see the love, and not because I'm know anyone, but because they see that I'm real, and I have to be. How could I not? How could we not be, Marco?
Yeah. So you're coming to Sacramento, right?
You know what? Yes, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be there. The only thing is, can I mention something regarding the buses, Marco?
Please,
right now?
please go ahead.
Okay, so you know what? We were Marco and I and a few other patriots are part of the people, speakers that are going to be speaking at this event, along with Will Johnson, who's running it. So I was in charge. Excuse me, my voice is a little bit gone. But I was in charge of renting. We were going to rent 2 buses in Southern California to transport people as south as San Diego through LA County and Orange County, to drive them up at no charge up to Sacramento and back. Unfortunately, we couldn't book the buses on time because we didn't have the sufficient funds. So that has been canceled. I did people. Unfortunately, what I'm realizing is that I don't have enough people's phone numbers, so it's very hard to communicate. So if you're on Facebook and you have close friends, get their numbers. So just in case, you know, you have to communicate, you have that option. Because on Facebook, like right now, I can't. Thank God that I saw your live feed and your phone number, and someone mentioned to call, so I did. So, you know, this is great. Thank you for allowing me to mention that, Marco.
Hey, no. Harim, I'm looking forward to see you, man. And if you come up here Friday, you know, let's get together and maybe do a barbecue or something.
Sounds good, Marco. You know what? If I may mention, happy 4th of July to you, Marco. It's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow. It's like, wow. I remember last 4th of July, it was epic, and I know this one's going to be epic. We're going to be celebrating America along with our president and all of our fellow patriots from coast to coast. It's going to be a beautiful thing. So happy 4th of July, Marco. Happy 4th of July to the audience, to all our patriots, to our family. Thank you all. I love you all. And thank you for having me, Marco, and for answering the phone. I really appreciate that.
Thank you, Harim. See you Friday.
Sounds good. See you Friday, brother.
Happy 4th of July.
Everyone there that's going to be there.
All right.
God bless you. God bless America. Take care. Bye-bye.
Adios. It's a lot, boy. So there you have it, guys. Hello, Amber, are you still there?
Yeah, there's what's a live feed.
Amber.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. So that was Harim. You know, yeah. He's wishing everybody a good 4th of July.
Thank you, Hurry.
Yeah, Harim is very strong, man. He's a strong man. You know, maybe I was reading him that he was. English is my second language, so I guess I didn't want to say discouraged, but definitely it's not something that, you know, that makes me feel very good either.
Yeah, we have to stay strong through this. We can't let people bring us down. It gets frustrating sometimes. This becomes a very thankless job. I mean, for you guys that don't know me, I'm who they call the base tranny. I was at all the Berkeley events. I even stood the front line and got into it with Antifa. I get lots of hate as well. I mean, you have to just take the good with the bad, but I also get far more love than I get hate. So we just have to understand this isn't a popularity contest. The truth hurts. People don't like it. They're going to do anything they can to defame you. There's just a lot of haters in anything. You know what I mean, Marcos? I know you got it. I've got it. Everybody's got it.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah. So,
We're trying to. Okay, go ahead.
Amber, I wanted to thank you for going to San Francisco, man, because I really think that you have started something that at the beginning of something that's going to be really good. Next time, please let me know. I will go there with you guys.
Sure. I just want people to know that we went out there as patriots on the iconic Golden Gate Bridge, okay? I went out with a Trump flag. The rest went out with American flags. I was in the middle of the group, and we got a lot of support. We got a lot of hate as well. I mean, probably more hate than we did support from cars. We're getting flipped off and stuff, but we have to do this, people. We have to go into these cities where we're told we're not allowed to be because we support our president and support our nation. And these people, and you guys people need, you people need to understand that don't know this. These are Marxist enclaves. They are teaching Marxism in these cities, teaching people to hate America. There were students in San Francisco, or it was, I think, San Bruno or somewhere, that were sent home on Cinco de Mayo one year for wearing American flags, saying that was hatred. You can display any other flag, but the American flag in this country anymore, and it's seen as hatred, and it's disgusting. And we have to be able to go out there, and we have to show that we're not afraid. We'll go into places like San Francisco, Berkeley, Los Angeles, Portland, doesn't matter. This is done, people. If we don't exercise our rights, we're going to lose it. So we all have to stand together, and we're a very diverse group of people that love America, and we're getting a lot of hatred for that. We love our president because we don't believe the propaganda. We know our president is pro-American. He's not the racist that they claim he is. He's not all these things they keep trying to deem him as. If we don't do this and show courage, we will lose it all. So I'm encouraging people to go out there, stay within the specs of what the flag is. I think the specs of the flag can be 3 feet 2 inches. I mean 3 feet by 2 feet. I think it is. So look it up on the Golden Gate regulations for permits. We need to start getting groups together and march on that bridge. Next month I think
Well, let me ask you something, Amber. So why they didn't want to let you go back to your cars
Well,
because of the flags?
well, what happened is, okay, they said the flags were out of regulation. Now, if you guys look on my video, you guys have seen the Golden Gate Bridge Part 2. If you go to my video, it's the first video, I asked the officer in the middle of the bridge, what law is this? He couldn't sign the law to me. He just said it's a policy. And I said, what size is the flag? He didn't know. And I asked, can you please measure my flag? Nope. So I went ahead and marched on, and I went down to the end of the bridge where an officer illegally grabs my flag, one of those Golden Gate SS. They grab my flag. And by the way, people, this isn't SFPD. This is a private, almost like a security guard. So, I mean, the highway patrol that showed up were great, so don't blame the SFPD for this. They had nothing to do with this. It was the Golden Gate Bridge police themselves that did this. And they acted like a bunch of Nazis because I was carrying a flag. Now, everybody else in the group complied with what they said. I didn't comply. I'll admit that. I was not going to unfold my flag. I was not endangering anybody. It was persecution because I had a Trump flag, and I knew that. And I refused to sit there, stand down in front of America and let these people do this to American citizens. So I went ahead and went on and marched on with my flag. When we got to the other side of the bridge, they told us that we couldn't go. Well, first they said, we folded our flags up. You guys can go back. Just don't bring them out again. But then the little chief Nazi came out, and he told us that, hey, you guys can't go back unless you surrender your flag. These people complied immediately with the officer on the bridge. They complied with the officer there, and they were persecuted over my actions. And they even said, hey, we're not going to unfurl our flags. We'll keep them folded up. And they said, no, you're held. You can't go. And they said they detained us illegally there. I was held a hostage in San Francisco because I had a flag. They were held hostage in San Francisco because they held a flag. We were prisoners unless we submitted, and we gave our flags up. Well, many of us refused to do that. I mean, they refused to do it. They finally complied. I was the last one. The highway patrol were saying, hey, come on, we got things to do. We got more important things to do. So I said, I went ahead and said, okay, I'm not going to concede to these, but since you guys are pro-American, and by the way, those officers were pro-Trump. They supported Trump. The officer told me that he'd like to state his words, excuse my profanity, but he said, I'd like to put that fucking flag right on the top of my squad car and drive around with it. So he was a definite Trump supporter. I didn't want to be some asshole sitting there holding them up. So I went ahead and gave my flag to the highway patrol, and he took it to the other side, but I wasn't going to give it up to the Golden Gate Nazis. So we had a standoff for about an hour. But the point being is, people, this is political persecution. This is San Francisco, so they decided that it wasn't going to be okay for Americans to be on a bridge with American flags and with Trump. We got stopped as soon as we hit in the city of San Francisco. It seems like as soon as we got from the Marin side to the San Francisco side, it happened to us. So that's pretty much what happened. They told us they weren't going to go. We had kids with us. The kids were crying. They were scared. There was I forget how old the boy is. He's a son of Lindsay. The kid was scared to death. He was crying. He wanted to leave. And these officers sat there and acted like SS police. Ridiculous.
So the police had to take your flag back to the other side?
Absolutely. I told them, okay, I wanted to prove a point. I said, okay, I showed the people it's political persecution because I said, okay, you got my word. I'll comply with you. I'll fold the flag up and I will walk back. I wanted to show the people that it had nothing to do with that they didn't, that they cared about the flag regulations. It had everything to do with they were trying to persecute me and others for carrying that American flag into a Marxist stronghold, people. A Marxist stronghold. San Francisco teaches this stuff in their schools, okay? Their teachers are teaching this stuff, Marxism. They're teaching it at all the colleges to hate America. They're teaching that America has this racist ideology and they have all, they killed the Indians. Every little thing that they can bring against America they're doing right now. So it was basically, we showed Americana. We love our country on 4th of July weekend. We walked in with a Trump flag, an American flag, and how dare us in an American city come in on an iconic American bridge in an all-American place, and how dare us have American flags, and how dare us have a Trump flag, and the land of the free and the home of the brave. But when we made that threshold across that bridge, we were walking from land of the free and home of the brave, and to Stalinist Russia, Mao's China, whatever you want to call it, communist Cuba, whatever. They love these people. They celebrate this, and this is what people you guys have to
When,
It's your first step.
Amber, August 27th. So you're gonna do it at the Golden Gate Bridge,
Okay, what? No, no. Okay.
park, at the park, Golden Gate Park.
Okay, let me explain to you. We got a few events going. Me and Joey Gibson and Lindsey Grappel, as teamed up, we're forming what we call the Patriot Weekend of the Day. Joey Gibson and myself is throwing an event in Christie Fields. I believe it's at 2 p.m. August 26th, Saturday, and we're going to have many speakers there, and many great speakers. Joey, myself, others will be speaking. In my event, you're obviously invited to speak if you want, Marco.
Thank you.
Also, the following day in Berkeley, back at MLK Park, I'm throwing an event with Joey Gibson and Lindsey Grappel. If you guys don't know who Lindsey Grappel is, that's the daughter of Larry Grappel. Larry Grappel was profound in taking down their Weatherman group and back in the 70s. So he's a very profound figure, and she's carrying on the father's work, and we're trying to get that exposed. So if any of you don't know who Lindsey Grappel is or Larry is, look them up.
She's here.
But,
Yeah.
We're throwing an event. We're doing it back to back. It hasn't been done here in the Bay Area yet. We're doing it in two Marxist strongholds, San Francisco, and then we're moving over to Berkeley. So there'll be two major events that weekend. Lots of people are planning coming all the way from the East Coast. People are coming from all over to these events. So, yes, we're going to expose the Marxism. We're going to come unify as patriots and Americans. And we plan on doing this, and I think we'll have great success at it. We want a peaceful event, and we want some great information exchange. And also there's an event July 8th, I believe, being thrown by Will Johnson in Sacramento. So if you guys can make it out there, it's at the state capitol. I believe it's at noon. That's a great event. I think you're speaking at that one, aren't you, Marco?
Yeah. Where are you gonna do the one in San Francisco? Where?
At Christie Field. It's going to be at Christie Field, right by the Golden Gate Bridge. It's in the Presidio. It's called Christie Field. Just look it up. It's one of the parks. It's a federal park out there. The permits have already been gotten for that. Joey Gibson got the permit for that, and we're going to be doing an event out there. I believe he calls that the Free Speech Rally. You can go to Joey Gibson's page or my page. I'll start posting more. We're gonna get more aggressive about posting a flyer on this. So it'll be out there. So it will be August 26th at 2. I believe it's at 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. I can't remember. It's in Christie Field in San Francisco, California, right by the Golden Gate Bridge. Beautiful view. And mine's at MLK Park on the 27th. It's called Say No to Marxism. So these would be great events. I believe Joey's group is called Patriot Prayer. So yeah, these would be some good events. If you people can make it out to these events, we really would encourage you guys to do so, because the more we get out there, the more information we can spread, and the more we show presence, that we're not going to be afraid to go out and speak in these cities, even though we're told we're not allowed to. We're going to show up with our American flags. We're going to show up with our American spirit. We will not let them break our American spirit. They tried to break our spirit on that bridge, and I refuse to let them break my spirit. They're not going to break me down. I'm not ashamed of my president. I'm not ashamed of my country, and I'm not ashamed to stand as a proud trans woman and stand with the conservative movement, because I know the conservative movement is filled with all kinds of good-hearted, great people that aren't given a chance, and they're automatically persecuted because they have American values, because they have conservative values, and they're automatically not given a chance. And I refuse to sit there and let these people be persecuted. And I know these people are great people. The left is full of hate, full of nothing but venomous things against this country. I refuse to be a traitor and stand with those people.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That that was a little taste of what we are against in San Francisco, what you went through on Saturday.
That's correct. That's what they're going to do. They're going to persecute these people. My belief is that we're having a Patriot weekend. I don't know this for a fact, but just like in Portland, Antifa buzzed people in from all over the country to show force. I think there were about a contingency of about 3,000 strong, and I think maybe there was, at best, I would think 500 of us. I didn't think there was that many of us. But it's beautiful people. All these brave patriots and these brave people of all walks of life are standing together with the spirit of America, the spirit of God behind them, okay? These evil demons can't break us, okay? So don't be afraid to come out just because they have large numbers, just because they're threatening us. It doesn't matter, people. We have a right to be there. We're Americans. They cannot seize that right from us unless we let them take it from us. And we will let them take it from us if we do not go out there and start standing up for our rights. And this is what these events are about. They're not for violence. They're not to make you the next superstar. They're there to restore this republic and bring attention to a much-needed cause that we need to stand up as Americans. And we need to stand up for our rights and American values. American values are being attacked right now. Whether you call them conservative values or whatever you call them, I don't care. They're American values. what our beliefs are is irrelevant as long as we stand for American values, our Constitution, and our republic. You have a right to think what you want to think. You don't have to like me because I'm trans. You don't have to like Kareem for whatever reason. But you should stand with us regardless because we all got the same goal in mind. And that's a peaceful restoration of our republic. Our republic is being dismantled piece by piece by piece by regulations, rules, executive orders, whatever. They're illegally grabbing all of our rights under the guise that they're trying to keep us safe. That's what those flags were about. They were trying to keep the people safe. And this clown was trying to tell me at the Golden Gate Bridge, he was trying to help me with exercise my constitutional rights by taking my flag. This is the Orwellian world we live in, people, that they're trying to tell me he's trying to protect my constitutional rights by taking a flag from me that represents our president, represents our country, represents the things we stand for, because we don't stand with Marxism. Now, if I would have had a communist flag on that bridge and I would have been marching with the Workers' Party or whatever, I'll bet you money they would have parted their ways and let me go through. If I would have had a rainbow flag supporting the LGBT, I would have probably been left alone. But I had a Trump flag. And when you're in America, you're not allowed to support your President Trump. How dare you support that president? You're not allowed to do it. So I say, excuse me, I'll keep my language a little toned down. I say screw them. I'm not going to allow that, and I hope all of you will go out and start showing support for your president, start showing support for your country, and stop being afraid of these Marxists. We run America, not them.
Well, Amber, thank you so much, and I think that you started something that, you know, I want to follow and be part of it, and just
Good.
let me know how I can help, okay?
Well, we want you on board, Marco, so thank you for your time, and everybody out there, you guys have a great 4th of July. Thank you for listening. We ran on, but I feel strongly about these things, people. Like I said, I'm passionate. Just like Marco said, he's passionate. This is a 24-hour thing for me. And if you love your country, you'll recognize the dangers of it. And the dangers of what's coming in is bad news, people. These people mean business. They're not joking around. This is not some little fraternity or little gang. This is supported by Soros and all the elites to bring us down. They want to divide us, bring us down, and bring us into martial law. They're hoping they can get a civil war started, bring us into martial law, have provocation to come in here, bring the UN in, and overthrow this government and overthrow the people here. These elites mean business. When Donald Trump was telling you about these people during his election, he was telling you the truth. So don't think this is a conspiracy theory that the elites want to bring you into world government. They definitely do. Donald Trump is the man that stepped up to protect you guys and try to help you guys, but he can't do it alone. We have to stand with Donald Trump. We have to take the heat and persecution with him. So thank you guys, and I hope you guys have a great 4th, and thanks for listening to me. And you have a good day, Marcos.
Thank you, Amber. Good day. Bye. There you have it, guys. Amber is she is going to be a great leader for us here, I think. Lindsay, thank you for doing that with Amber on Saturday. You guys inspired a bunch of people, and I want to follow. So next one, let's get together, and I'll go with you guys. Guys, thank you for listening to me. I know we went a little longer than usual. Tony Leal, thank you. Harim, thank you. I didn't mean to say that you discouraged Harim. English is my second language, so. But I didn't mean to say that you're a strong man, but you know we need to be honest about this, and it's not nice what these people are doing to you, Harim. So I'm with you there, and look, the guy never called because he's afraid. Thank you, Tony. I look forward to seeing you soon. If you can go to that summer rally on the 9th, this Sunday, I might be there. And if not, see you next time. Talk to you soon, guys.